Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 2 of Ted Lasso. The last episode, Ted finally sat down and hashed things out, or at least started to hash things out. It was a little bit of a rocky start, rough start, as he was very much so fighting the process, both knowing he needs to be there, but also being very much apprehensive about the the fact that he had to be there, until he finally settled into it. And it was a nice little episode, all things considered. But Nate, again, is just bubbling and bubbling and bubbling, even in this moment where he kind of got caught in the act, being a little bit of a dick to, Colin, as well as just kind of the way he's been acting, finally being noticed by Beard, and then him addressing it while Ted was also dealing with his own thing. And then, I don't think Nate would have done a damn thing if Beard didn't call him out on it. And then after that one thing, he just completely unraveled and backtracked on it, and then took it out on the kid, his replacement. Again, I don't remember his name. I think it's like Will, maybe, or something like that. That sounds vaguely familiar. It's just, we're in a very rough place while things are happening, and, Ted's not really in a place to really be able to address some of it, or even aware of what's going on. And even Beard he's not aware of the extent to which this is happening. So it leaves me uneasy, man. I'm very curious to see how this unravels, but let's go ahead and hop into this episode, guys. If you want to see the following 3 reactions, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes and reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, since you are going to be support channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. With that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8. Man City. Here we go.
Hi, Bridget. Sorry I'm late. So where did we leave off?
Ted Lasso is driving me fucking crazy.
He refuses to open up, and when he gets anywhere close to being vulnerable, he fires off a zinger, some obscure reference to something very specific to a 40-year-old white man from Middle America.
So he's refusing to be vulnerable, right? Sounds like someone I know.
Stop it. Me and Coach Lasso have nothing
Sharon, you do the same thing.
Oh.
Please, I do not harness my savage nature to alienate people and isolate myself.
Good to see her own an insight into her own sessions.
With Coach Lasso until you let your guard down yourself and meet him halfway.
You're right.
Of course I'm right. And what are you going to do about it?
Oh, let's go. Oh. No. No. Oh God, I'm nervous. Okay. Well, I don't like this start. I mean, there was a good deal of blood there, but they wouldn't kill her, would they? Oh. Eef.
Hi, man. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, at the convention that he was going to be at, he had to drop out. Wait, whoa, hold on, what?
Hello, Daddy.
Is it just Father's Day or some shit?
I'm calling because Cerithium oil has just been ordered to stop operating in Nigeria.
Wait.
That's good news.
You were the butterfly whose wings made this happen. I'm so
Aww.
Thank you, Dad. I mean...
Oh, okay. I see why we did this. Good turn of event with a father-son relationship here, and then his not so good relationship, and him almost letting this kid die.
I haven't found a term I like yet for when I tell people I'm taking.
We have not addressed the fact that Sharon hasn't come into work yet. This is stressing me out. All right. Oh, we doing it?
Guys, 3 dots. 3 dots.
What a team, man. Oh God, I'm so nervous about this though. I don't want Sam to get a broken heart.
I would like to ask you for a haircut.
Oh, wait, why? Wait, why this reaction?
Sure, bro? Yes, I think I am.
I'm confused. What is happening right now?
All right. After training.
Oh my God! God, they're gonna get it.
Hold on, laddie. You're telling me I can shatter every bone in my body, and y'all patch me up, and I don't have to pay jack squat?
You're damn right.
I tell you, I love
Man,
this
I would
country.
love that
This
shit,
town.
man.
Oh, hey,
God.
did you know that
Okay,
Winnie the Pooh was
thank
based on
Christ.
Bear from the London Zoo?
Me.
I've got so many medical bills, it is ridiculous.
She can walk again. Woo! It's a miracle.
No.
Science.
That's a huge weight off my shoulders, man. I was like, we're not gonna do this, right? Like,
No, you seem to know a lot about brain injuries.
So, you know, I coach football. The American kind. You know, the one with all the concussions and hullabaloo about kneeling and such.
Well, she does have a concussion, and she's had a couple stitches in her head, so you'll need to rest for a few days, okay? But apart from that, your husband can take you home right now.
Oh,
oh,
he's not my husband. And I'm perfectly capable of taking myself home.
See what I mean?
I'm sorry, Dr. Filston.
no, you can't.
Hospital policy states that head trauma patients, they cannot leave unattended.
And there ain't no policy like a hospital policy, because a hospital policy don't stop.
I was wondering if he was gonna do that, because if he wasn't, I was gonna do it. Oh, it was too good.
Can I start with a quick personal question? Phoebe's dad,
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
is he alive?
Sorry, yeah, he's a living piece of shit.
Right. We've got a bit of an issue with Phoebe's behavior.
Well, it's the shit she's learning from him.
She's been swearing a lot.
How bad is it?
Today she called one of her classmates an apathetic shit fucker.
Are they?
Oh, yes. That's not the point. Do you have
He's
any idea
confused.
where she might be getting this from?
Oh, yeah. Right here.
You know the influence you have on her. Use it.
No.
Oi!
Stop fucking swearing!
Uncle Roy, can we get ice cream?
Fuck no! F no!
Just no.
Oh, you left me a bunch of voice notes? Yeah, 32 to be exact.
I thought those deleted themselves.
Yeah, well, I kept all those puppies.
Mmm.
But if you want to talk my ear off about some bullshit because you're too afraid to properly emote,
What the
leave a message.
What the hell? Dude, I'll tell you, two people whose hair I'm jealous of is Danny and Trent.
What is the big deal?
I mean, I'm kind of curious as well.
Isaac's an artist with those clippers.
But he only gives you one haircut per season. He'll try and save that for a very special occasion.
I'm not using mine until I marry. Or I get circumcised.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What if you and this babe's only got textual chemistry?
A textual chemistry.
This could be something very special.
This could be the start of something new.
So do we all just stand here?
Shut the fuck up.
His delivery was perfect. That little hand gesture along with it too. Oh, we get a show as well. Let's go. All right, I get it. I get it. Dude's an artiste. Damn, he's got some pizzazz. I love how much Jamie has just kind of become part of the group, you know? Oh, fuck you, Dad. Get out of here.
She's about put him in the car park for all I care. I'm just getting him tickets so I'll get off my back.
Fathers and sons, so tricky. They should really write songs about it.
I think they do.
Yeah, I know, I was just... Anyway.
It's okay, Higgins.
I try to love my dad for who he is and forgive him for who he isn't. Look, Jamie.
Good man.
Whatever he may be, he's your father, which makes him a VIP.
I mean, yeah.
His mate's Dembo Cullens and Bug. Like the animal. His legal name. Changed it.
Because he's
Huh.
small, like a bug.
No, because he eats bugs for money.
Right.
What the fuck?
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that was a sweet little moment. I try to do what Higgins does at this point. It was a very rough, long time where I was having trouble being able to do that, but I'm a little closer to that than I used to be. I see he caved and got her ice cream.
You can't swear, Phoebe.
But you swear all the time.
But you can't be a doctor.
Veterinarian for wild animals.
Or a veterinarian for wild animals. I still don't get how that works. What, you treat them in the woods and no one pays you? Do you know what? And sometimes I get concerned that I've been infecting you with the worst parts of me.
That's not true. Uncle Roy, you teach me great things. Maybe we can stop swearing together.
Fuck you. I can't. But you can. Pretty please.
Okay, Uncle Roy.
No.
Can you come in for one game of Princess and Dragon?
Can I be the dragon this time?
No.
Oh, her no was so like his.
I'll just set this puppy down and I'll skedaddle.
She's got a nice little area, man.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, hell no. I mean, thank you.
I don't care for that garbage.
I really should get some rest.
Hey, 10-4, good buddy. Good colleague.
Oh my God, we're still going.
Hey, you just give me a holler if you need anything, all right? You know, you had quite the scare today.
And my job is teaching people how to overcome exactly what happened to me. I'm fine, thank you. Goodbye, Coach Lasso.
Yeah, all right now, Doc.
She's putting up a wall kind of like what he does whenever he's in a vulnerable moment. Because now that she's the one in a vulnerable moment, she's having difficulty connecting because she's putting up that same kind of barrier. Oh shit, here we go.
It's so fucking beautiful, I can't bear it.
No. I love these two. Oh, hello.
Miss Welton, Rebecca.
Sam!
Hi.
Oh, let's...
Don't be nervous. You look stunning, as always.
Hmm.
Have a lovely evening. Sure. Thank you. You too.
Great haircut.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
God, this is so awkward. Oh my God.
God, this can't be happening.
But it is.
You just knew I shouldn't have come in here.
But you did.
Oh, no, it's no. I'm your boss. No. You are way too young. I mean, you're what, like 24?
I'm 21.
21?
God, I'm a paedophile. What you messages? I was grooming you.
Oh my God.
This is not happening. No, this
Oh.
This never happened. Okay?
Wow.
Wait. It doesn't have to be a date. It can just be a funny coincidence that we both happen to turn up to the same fabulous restaurants alone and hungry. That can happen.
No. He's such a sweet kid, man. I mean, it looks like they're having a good time. I was really worried about how she was going to react in the reveal, considering everything. Aww. I don't want anything to fuck this all up, man. I'm so scared. The last thing I want is for either of those two to get hurt. You stay the fuck off that bike. I see you looking.
Hello, Coach Lasso.
Hey, Doc. So tonight I'm just going to keep
Hey,
checking
the
in
Wizard
on
of
you every
Oz.
20 minutes or so.
Check out my reaction to the Wicked trailer that just came out with the Super Bowl.
Have you been feeling dizzy or nauseous?
Oh, so that's what it sounds like when you laugh.
Aww.
Well, then I'll talk to you in 20 minutes or so, Sling Blade.
Sling Blade could have been called Kaiser Blade.
I was scared today. Really scared.
Aww.
I love riding my bike. It's my happy place. And after today, I was worried I'll be too scared to enjoy riding ever again.
Well, I would say it feels a lot like underwear.
No, I don't want to discuss it. Don't need a pep talk. Ted, I just wanted to tell you how I was feeling.
No. when I was in a car wreck with my buddies and stuff like that, I was a passenger, you know. I don't know how we're alive. It made me so fearful to ever let somebody else be at the wheel for so long. It took me so long to get comfortable again, you know, enjoying a ride around with the gang or not being the one behind the wheel. Like, it just created so much anxiety and just,
Can you not do this again sometime?
I'm going in alone.
No. Oh.
Ah! No, never again, Sam. I mean it.
Do you though?
I have to mean it.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Oh, she's fighting it so much. She had a damn good time. Fuck you, Nate. Get that look off your face. Sorry.
All right, you take away the stadium and all the stands, think you'll find it's the exact same size as our pitch back home on Nelson Road.
Not exactly.
What's that?
It's 500 square yards bigger.
What the fuck? Why not? What? This doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I remember being a little kid sitting in front of the television and watching Queen perform right over there.
That was old Wembley. That field was even bigger.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Richmond!
Oh, that was a cool cut. That was a good transition.
Well, that's what you get when your son's playing in the semi-finals. Hey, not for the right fucking team, of course, but what can you do? Hey, yeah, get on that, kiddo.
We win this match, we get Richmond tattoos. Already got one. Where? Mind your fucking business.
I fucking love her.
Guys, it's time.
I'm nervous, man. This is the big game, and it's only the 8th episode. We still have 4 more to go.
When I left the match against Tottenham, it wasn't because, you know, my stomach was bothering me. It was because I had a panic attack. I've been having them from time to time as of late, and I'm working on it. I just wanted y'all to know the truth.
Aww.
We good? Good.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Okay, all right, let's go get them.
I messed up the time zones on our transfer deadline, which is why we didn't sign up that amazing fullback from Brazil.
It's okay.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All good.
I don't read the scouting reports you guys write. I've lied every time they come up.
we're all just confessing shit now.
I pretend to get ideas in the moment, but they're just good ideas I've had for months. I just time them to look spontaneous.
It's a good move.
That's kind of smart.
There was one game this season where I was accidentally on mushrooms.
Wait, what?
Accidentally? I'd been at Jane's house and I drank tea from the wrong pot.
All right, let's go kick their butts.
Yeah, butts on 3.
Works for me. 1, 2, 3. Butts!
Butts!
So you all fancy now drinking tea, huh?
I didn't know how to tell you.
He's like, you traitor.
Wembley Stadium, the Taj Mahal of English football, the setting for every young footballer's dream.
I gotta give it to like sports or events commentators in general, because I don't know how they come up with that shit just off the top of their head, man. I could never.
It's the FA Cup semi-final, and it starts now.
I'm so fucking nervous. That broke that tension.
Goal, Manchester City.
Never mind.
Corner kick for City. And the goal.
Oh.
Can Richmond turn it around in the second half?
Wow. This is bad.
Clean the shit out of your eyes, you dickless wonder.
Oh, what the fuck?
Can't say that, mate. I'm sorry. There you go.
Wow. What was that? What was that?
God fucking damn. Come on now, coach. It is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Nice thing to say about Richmond
wow.
today is that Sam Obisanya's hair looks absolutely fantastic.
It's on the arse.
How did it feel to lose that badly out there today?
Well, it is. It's tough. It's tough. I feel sorry that we let the fans down.
They got massacred.
It's a tough one, lads. We only ever be everybody we play. So you pups had no chance.
Oh.
And there he is, my son. Poor Jamie, my son.
Really?
Maybe
What?
I'm thinking he's little moody bits just because you got your ass served to you on a plate, are you?
Don't speak to me like that. Don't speak to me like that. Don't speak to me like that.
Look where you are now. Twaddling about with a bunch of amateurs. No offence, no offence.
What a fuck off, dude.
Don't turn your back on me, you pussy.
Yo, yeah, fuck him up.
Okay, you can have that one for free. And you gotta go big time. Hey, let's have it, Jamie. Don't you forget where you came from.
Wow.
Hello, Coach Lasso. Sorry about the loss. Oh, and thank you for the new bicycle. It's very kind, but unnecessary.
No.
Coach Lasso?
My father himself, when I was 16, that happened to me and to my mom.
I'm so sorry, Ted.
And look, I don't know if that's where maybe some of my issues stem from.
No, it definitely is.
Right, no, that makes sense.
Do you want to talk about it now?
No, not right now. I need to get back inside of the team. I just wanted you to know.
Okay. Thank you for telling me, Ted. Please call if you need me.
I will.
It's okay.
Yo.
Good night, Ted.
You good? Huh? Oh yeah. No, I just had a quick phone call. What do you say we make like Schreiber and Leah, huh?
About that. I don't want to ride back with you guys. I'd rather go shake this off.
Oh.
Be careful out there, all right?
Is everything okay? So losing this match means they have to win every match after this, was what I understood, right? Is that correct? Fucking Christ, she looks good.
We lost. Very badly. But we tried.
No.
What's worse is not to try at all. To try is scary. You know, because you can end up losing a lot. But you have to put your heart out there. Otherwise, what's the point? Thank you.
No. Oh. Yo. Oh. Let's go. Oh shit.
Did you send me your address?
Well, next time.
God damn. You smooth little cat, man. Woo! Oh. Wow. I love like his outlook, man. Cause that's the thing. He always wears his heart in his sleeve, and he's, he pushes through that fear. I'm sure everybody has that, but he's just like, hey, you guys, if you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve, if you're not putting your heart out there, you're not really taking any risks. You're not living. I like that whole speech and how he was paralleling their loss in the game to just life, and how she heard that and reflected it on herself, because if you don't try, you're just holding yourself back. Their interaction, their meet could have went so much more badly and poorly than it did. It was awkward, like coming into that. The only issue I have with it was the same one that she did, is that she's his boss. I'm happy though, because she's putting herself out there. She's getting back on the bicycle, so to speak, kind of paralleling a little bit of the struggle that Sharon's going through right now with having gone through this accident, having her safe space kind of violated as she did with that accident. You know, that was where she went to be free. That's where she went to be safe. That was her happy place, was on her bike. And now she's just like, can I revisit that? Or will this potentially life-threatening? And it was, not even potentially. It very much so could have been way worse than it was. She thankfully survived and, you know, will be back on her feet shortly. You know, it could have been so much worse. And that fear of being hurt again, which is kind of what Rupert did to Rebecca, like really damage her and take a huge hit to her self-esteem, and having to put herself back on the market again, to become available for someone again, to put her vulnerability on the line for someone again, and trust them not to abuse that and not to hurt her again. It's life. It's hard. Like he said, like if you're just restraining yourself like that, if you're afraid of taking any more risks in life, you're not really living it anymore. You know, obviously everybody's going to have a healing period, a period of growth to try to get back to that. And you don't need to immediately jump in, but you can't just shut yourself off from the world forever. We had so much vulnerability in this episode between pretty much everybody, with our little confession circle, Ted coming clean about what he's doing, what he's been doing, what he's been experiencing, and then everybody else kind of subsequently kind of dropping their own weight along the way. And then on top of that, you know, Roy having to come to terms with the influence that he's got on his niece and how that's rubbing off on her, and maybe in a negative way, and maybe highlighting his negative traits. Because a lot of that is about him learning to be a better person as well, and being comfortable with where he is and his station in life and where he came from and all that, and how he can better be an example for others, both as a coach and as an uncle. It was a nice little way it's paralleling with some of the other storylines going on. And then with Jamie, you know, we have this whole thing that has been kind of brewing for a while now with his relationship with his father, and how hard of that is for him, especially after such a devastating loss like this, because this guy is one of those parents that, like, if his kid, the only thing he's got going on. So if he fucks up, that reflects back on him. You know, he finds value in his son's successes, not his own. He comes to bring his friends here to use his son's success to elevate himself, to show off for the boys, and then humiliate his son anytime he even remotely makes a mistake, fucks up, loses, or anything that he feels like for whatever reason reflects back on him, and then belittles him. And I'm so happy Jamie fucking knocked him clean. He should have went deeper and deeper into that, man. I would have... That dude needed his clock rung. Ted witnessing that also too, because a lot of these panic attacks, as we've seen, have been triggered by his own disconnection from his son, from this distance, from his divorce and all this stuff. But also Jamie has kind of become a constant reminder of that, because he's kind of become a father in a weird way, or at least sees Jamie as a son as well. And seeing how he's been handled, how he's been abused by the father that was there, kind of gives you an insight into Ted's headspace, because it also will trigger his own feelings to his connection with his son. So like how that triggered him in his moment to see how his father was treating Jamie, it just dug more of that back up. And we saw that last time his last panic attack was triggered when he was focusing in on Jamie on the field after having just gotten that call from his son's school, and he wasn't able to be there. He wasn't a help. He wasn't able to do anything about that. And then to see Jamie in this situation where, you know, everybody else kind of had to step in. Jamie is like his physical manifestation of his relationship with his son without actually having that with his son, if that makes any sense. So through Jamie, he's triggering his own insecurities and fears and apprehensions and all that about his own fatherhood. And then that triggered him to reflect onto why that is. And after Jamie stood up to his father, you know, he immediately was starting to boil up again, and immediately went and called Sharon and dumped that huge reveal, was that when he was younger, his father took his own life. And the way that that affected both of them, and the way that he kind of, through that whole dynamic, has kind of created this vicious cycle of, I don't know what you would call it, this defense mechanism that has come out of that, and this need to be there for other people because he didn't have someone there for him. I'm curious to see how we expand upon that and what she gleans from that, because I would love to see some more of their sessions together and some of their moments together. And I like that we did get to see some of her vulnerability in this, and that she reacts in the same way to different stimuli like Ted. And I like that her therapist called that out, because she was complaining about Ted, and he's like, hey, he sounds a lot like you. She's like, fuck you. It was a nice little moment. Coming back though to Jamie and having to face this and confront and stand up to his father like that. That moment with Roy to Jamie, to go in there and see how much he was hurting. And for Roy, who is just, he's been confrontational with Jamie from the very beginning. And I think finally seeing that, I think they've been doing a really good job at kind of growing over these, many episodes up until this point. Them coming to a head with this and him seeing that pain, that hurt, and immediately dropping and forgetting all of that animosity, all that negativity he's always felt for this kid, and just was there for him. We just went up and hugged him. Other than with Keeley, we've never seen Roy do anything like that. It was so fucking beautiful. That means so much to get something like that out of Roy. And especially for someone like Jamie, they were like He-Man and Skeletor within this team, I don't know which one's which, but they were like polar opposites, two sides of the spectrum. And in that moment, it didn't matter anymore. I loved that. And I feel like there's something else going on with Beard in that way that we left off in that moment. Obviously, people are taking this loss very, very hard. Now, their chances of getting back are so much slimmer. Obviously, winning this match was probably, like they said, it was like David versus Goliath. They were the big team, That's where Jamie was before he got thrust off. I feel like that's going to be the biggest hurdle by the end of it, is actually beating Man City. They didn't beat the big dog in the semifinals. They still have a chance. They're not out. But now with this loss, they cannot lose again, or they will not get back into the Premier League. That's what I understand right now. But again, everybody was taking this really hard. And, Nate mouthed off against the coach, but the ref. But for the most part, he didn't piss me off this episode, surprisingly enough. But Beard seems to be, I don't know, that whole interaction with Ted as he was leaving and he asked Ted to come with him. Something just felt so off about that. And I don't know why, but something about Beard's air, I don't know, it just made me worry about the man. He's just walking off on his own. He needed to shake this off. Something about that, he just seemed hurt. He was very much so taking this whole loss very seriously. Obviously, everybody's kind of dealing with their own stuff right now, but I don't know. But Sam and Rebecca hooking up there at the end, that was a nice little cherry on top for the episode to kind of break a lot of the tension throughout. This was a very, very emotionally charged episode. There was a lot on the line, both personal stakes as well as professional stakes throughout this episode, but we're not down and out just yet on any front, but there were some powerful moments in this one. But with that said, guys, what did you all think of this episode? How did you feel about everything? What were your reads on all these different situations? If I've misunderstood anything, let me know, or just let me know your perspective as well if you feel a little bit differently than mine. But sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York Scott, Melito, Robert Aguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justin Smith. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.